How are we doing, everybody? Welcome to another episode of Getting Jiggy With It. I'm Will, and today we're opening up a preview copy of a upcoming Kickstarter game called Magical Friends and How to Summon Them. So this game will be coming up soon to Kickstarter. We'll of course have a link down below so you can go ahead and follow the campaign. Or if the link isn't available yet, which sometimes happens, of course we'll have a link out to their social media so you can follow them over there. So Magical Friends is a game for 12 and up. 2 to 4 players, 1 to 2 hour gameplay. The 12 plus, of course, there are small bits. This is a prototype copy, so of course some of the things we see in this box could change, but it should give you an overall impression of how the game plays. Of course, we will be playing this as well during the campaign, so if you want to be able to see the gameplay live, make sure you hit that subscribe and bell notification to know when we go live and play this game. Usually it's the first Sunday of the campaign, heads up. So here we go. Let's go ahead and flip. I don't know if I want to flip this over. I remember there was stuff inside of it. We're going to flip it over, and this is probably not a good idea. But there we go. Because we need to read the flavor text. That's what we do when we open Kickstarter games. We read the flavor text. There's a board. There is stuff. It's in the box. But here we go. Summon powerful magical friends and win the Midsummer competition by appearing with the largest crowd at the festivities. In this chaotic light to medium weight strategy game, you summon unique creatures and try to get as many of them to the party in 8 rounds. Slay or sneak your way through the crowded paths to victory. This is placeholder art and text. So, it unfortunately does not have the designer's name on the outside, but you heard that stuff. So I imagine I messed something up in here. Guarantee. The art is beautiful. When we saw this game, we were like, "Oh, we want to play this." We are very much drawn into art. The inside of the box is signed, but I'm not sure who it's signed by. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if it's the creators and it's their signatures, maybe. If I remember the creators' names, I could tell you. No, okay, here's the name. So I don't know who those names are. I do know that this is a preview copy. It's been around. We got it from Tantrum House. So Tantrum House had it right before me. Which means they, of course, will be doing some type of coverage on the game as well. But here we go. Magically made by Clemens Luger, Tran Kiet Van Ho, and Hannah Flattinger. So here is our book. Nice book. Enjoy rule books that give you the contents. And then it does have a number, so that's good. So standee holder 2, so it kind of shows you over here what each of those are. We got everything. Setup instructions. That's the only disadvantage of using the same thing here or here is sometimes when you do setup instructions, it says step 1, do this, and it says this is where step 1 is. Step 2, this one you kind of have to look at both. I mean, it's not that big of a deal. I do like that at least they numbered it here. Some don't even number this. So you don't know which piece that technically is. So that's nice. Number 16 is a rule book. And there we go. How to win the game. Lonely Old Hermit, of course, you cannot accept that. The Master Magician, you already think the great idea is how can disprove that statement. You simply summon friends, send them to your next Midsummer festival in the tavern in 8 rounds, and you have to make more friends than your colleagues. So, of course, we don't do how to play. I've not read this. I don't know the specifics of all the rules. So, of course, when we're going through the unboxing, it's more just so you can see the components. See the preview art, because of course things are subject to change, kind of get an idea of what the components, because this is a pretty big box, right? So round procedures, I like that there's graphics and showing you what you're doing. I don't know if there's any examples. I guess we'll kind of flip through. Attention for 2 players, so me and Audrey have to pay close attention to that, because of course we will be playing this as a 2-player, which I don't know what player count other channels might play it at. Slaying creatures, paths, special pathways. Okay, and there's the example. Okay, so the examples are back at the end. I like the examples more when it's talking about it. This is kind of out of place, but there you go. There are your examples. And again, prototype, they could move them around. This might just be where they are now, because this looks like these are just from like Tabletop Simulator when they were making the game. It's not rendered art like normally. And then a nice FAQ. FAQs are very helpful. And of course, that FAQ will change based on what people ask during the Kickstarter. So here are some of those secret paths. So lava in round 3. lava in round 6. Oh, okay, so double-sided. I don't know if they're going to be double-sided in the final, or if that's just the prototype to save money. So right here, the big one here, 7, 7, 7, 7, double-sided. Okay, so it does say double-sided exchangeable map tiles. Okay, so they will be double-sided, and I'd imagine Kickstarter goals and stuff like that, there'll be more, so you get more variety. 3, 4, 1, 2, 5. I guess that's the number you get or the number of players. Dark cave, roll in which direction to move at this crossroads. A boomerang. So fortune teller. It's got cute little chibi guys on there. And then here, and I'd imagine part of the stretch goals as well will be to like upgrade this with like a vinyl or a linen finish, something like that. That way it gives you some more texture. This is just, you know, of course, printed paper because it's prototype. But even then, I mean, the colors are really bright, really vibrant colors. Fairy path, roll the die beginning of round. 1 to 2 cubes get fairy dust. You get to buy fairy dust. And you got these fiery pits of hell. That's why I was thinking fiery pits of hell. And it's like, oh, hang on, the sign, welcome to hell. Hell, evil creatures. Okay, so yeah, typo there. So evil creatures can slay. Also, this shouldn't have a semicolon. Did any of the other ones have semicolons? Yeah, they all did. Yeah, you should have a semicolon. If this is saying what it is, it should just be like a title. So again, prototype. So hopefully, I would recommend they change that font to be more like an etched-in wood font, right? And same thing here. It's just a standard Arial font they used. That's actually kind of hard to see because of the brown. Yeah, moving creatures only in hell. And this is heaven. Okay, so heaven and hell. Okay. So heaven's on the other side. Good creatures can't be slain or poisoned here. And then workshop, switch. Yeah, so those colons should not be. Most people don't know. I don't know if I've mentioned. I think we've mentioned it before. You know, before I was doing doc tech writing. Now I'm a project manager for doc tech writers. So this kind of thing I notice all the time. But even still, like this would be a title, and then this would be, you know, a sentence under the title. I get that because it's all the same thing. But like, I don't know. It seems off to me. I don't know why. It just seems off to me. Maybe that's just me. Maybe I'm thinking of it wrong. Creature info. So they give you this. I don't know if this is. I mean, this is big. These are big. I don't know if these are in here just for this, or whether or not that's going to be how it is in the final game. Creature display 17. 1. It says there's only 1 though. I got 2. I don't know. But it shows you all the stuff. And they are different, right? Yeah, creature info. So maybe they end up getting more creatures, so now there's 2 of them. Or maybe stretch goals? I don't know. But it tells you about the creature, tells you about their abilities, and different things. Alright, so we have game board, so let's go ahead and get this out. And this has been well loved by the other content creators. I did notice that. And of course, we got to get our extra life D20 out the way. So I think this is going to take up some more. So we go up, over, we go down, we go. Where's the top? Where's the bottom? There we go. Oh, Lo siento board. Yeah, I think we asked for it last, right? We always ask for the prototype copies last because we're going to play it during the actual campaign. So that way all the other content creators can get their stuff created. So this has got a little bit of love. Here's the game board. So it's got the same art that we saw on those tiles. Now, I think these are supposed to be, so you can interchange them. They have to go in a certain spot. Like I know this looks like this, right? So that goes there. And then, okay, there's heaven and hell. Okay, so that goes up there. And then this has got, it's like a puzzle. This goes up there. And then this goes down there. Okay, so and then I guess when it flips, yeah, so then when you flip this, you go like this. And you can switch it to the other mode. Okay. There we go, we got that. All right, now we have the player boards. So we have Melina Mapletooth. Determine the order, select a feature card, perform these actions. Okay, it gives you your turns and everything you're going to do. You're active in your discard pile. And you have the Donnie Dark Matter. Reminds me of Final Fantasy 8. Was it 8 or 9? 8, 9, 10. Which one had the chibi art? I think it was 9. 10. 9. Yeah. I was just playing it recently. Not 7. 7 is Cloud. He wasn't in Cloud. No. So yeah, I like that one, but that's got that same art. Caddy McNip, and then we have Gordon Shroombloom. So he reminds me of the one in Lord of the Rings, right? You have the nature guy, nature wizard. Right, you got another board here. So this is okay. So it's like a tavern, and then you got your preview and available. So I'm guessing this is the marketplace. The game. Now, one thing I'll show you in here in the box, just because it's here, these all have numbers on them, and then you pull them out, and then you'll see there's the bad guy. So I imagine this has some purpose. And you can notice it only goes to 40, but there's 50 total. So again, I imagine lots of stretch goals, lots of things are going to go in here, and they've already accounted for this space. I don't know how this is going to be, of course, in the final version. It might be plastic, it might be something else. There are more down in the bottom, so I don't know if maybe these got lost from one of the other creators, or if these are just, you switch them around. No, there's 29. That's another 29. Oh no, they all fell off. They all fell off. Yeah. I just dropped all those. I'm gonna have to fix all that. Alright, so they all fell off. That's my bad. Alright. Everybody get in the bottom of it. Alright, but I want to show you guys that. So, I guess as you play, you could probably memorize the numbers. But I'm guessing this is supposed to add to the randomness. Oh, that's not gonna go back in right. That's not gonna work well. That is not gonna work well at all. I said not work well because, you know, me, but they're not gonna work well either. All right, let's go back over here. Let's keep our beautiful board and art visible to everybody. All right, so these are some kind of tokens. What do we got? We got it says dude. It says falling apart, dude. Okay, so it's like a little potion. Oh, okay. These, if I can get this out. Oh, these slip over these. Because you're trying to capture them, right? You're trying to make them your friends. I got a catapult. I want them to do the catapult. I'll throw that up there. Catapult can go there. Okay, so yeah, so you got different things. Friend for life. Okay, these are cute. So these are. Asked Oddly whether she had these, and I can't remember if she said they did down in Colombia or not. But you know, you got those little friendship hearts you give out for Valentine's Day with little sayings. So these are very similar. Okay, so you just have a whole bunch of them. That you get to do. Let's see, what else? This looks like more... Okay, so it's for each character. So we don't need to do that. So this is for each character. So you have one for each character. Because you got the orange, you got the white, you got the black, I guess, and then you got the blue. Yeah, so one for each character. All right, and we got just 4 more things left in here. There are these little tuck boxes, which have things inside of them. This has dice, has more catapults, have a firework, which reminds me of, you know, good old Gandalf in Lord of the Rings again. I'm going back to Lord of the Rings, guys. We got 2 dice, we got a flagon of mead. So that was, I don't know if these boxes are supposed to be this way, so I'm going to put everything back how I got them, just in case for these. And then we have our, okay, so little information cards. So little quick tip guide help cards. Those are nice. Always good to have as many references as possible, to a degree, right? Like you don't want so many references that because it's overcomplicated, so you're having to give 100 references, right? It should be easy to understand without 100 references, but having a quick cheat sheet never hurts. All right, so here's the back of the cards. So these are all sleeved up. I don't know if another content creator did that, if they did it before they shipped out. I doubt the game's going to come sleeved. However, there's usually sleeve add-ons. We normally don't sleeve our games, so this is kind of different for us. The cards, at least these cards, again, prototype cards, they feel good. They're pretty thick. I mean, they're a thick cardstock. They're not, thin by any means. But they might have sleeved it as well to make it last a little bit longer because they're going to be shuffling and stuff. So here's the different monsters. It's got their numbers, so you know which, or maybe it's not random. Maybe it's just so you know which one to pull out for the game. Like when you pull this card, it's like, oh, you need to pull this monster. That makes it easier to pull the monster. I don't know if this is only going to be a standee game. Me and Audrey love our minis. And having 50 monster minis would make us very happy, right? But I don't remember if this is a mini game or if it's just going to be the standees. Something else with standees, and something that would be a nice stretch goal, if it is only standees, what I like are those new clear, transparent standees, so you can actually feature the art on them, right? Again, this is prototype. This is just printed and put on here. It is subject to change once the final version comes out. You could probably go out to their Instagram, and I'll link that down below to get a more visual of maybe some of the more updated components. But these are the monster cards. So there's a bunch of them. I'm going to put those back in this box. That's where they came out of. Go in your home. All right. And then we have one box left. Oh no, we have two. We have two tiny boxes. I don't know if they're different or the same. So let's find out. All right, we got two tiny boxes. And these are cute. They printed the name of the game. Focus. There we go. Name of the game on the top. I think these are the tiny cards. Yeah, these are the tiny. So I did take a quick peek in the box because it was making a lot of noise when it came in, so I was kind of concerned. So you'll see that they're different colors, but I think they're all the same. So salt and pepper gargoyles, forest milk, trash can, self-defending treasure chest. He's got boxing gloves. Oh, that's so cute. Oh, I like this. Talking painting, cat lady hat, very dwarvish box. Oh, the contraption trying to get it open. I think it's got a crossbow. Oh, it does have a crossbow. That's not good. They have different numbers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So there's 1. Rating order 1, 2, 3. Yeah, so 6, 7. All right, so is 1 the same on the blue one? Oh no. Okay, so that's got 3 walking symbols. So this has 3 walking symbols. Okay, so the walking symbol changes. So there's something down there. Okay. Forest milk. Okay, so it's the same. So I think each player must get their color. So yeah, so there's blue, there's white, there's the yellow, and then there's the black. Now that was the only thing that was kind of hard for me to tell at first, because the white and the black were actually together, and it took me a minute to realize these were black and these were white, just because these are currently black and white, all the art's black and white, so it was hard at first. Not to say that it was impossible, but it was difficult. What would be actually kind of nice is the border maybe was different. So see how they both have black borders? And the back of the cards weren't that different either. Because they did the shift for gray. So, like this looks like stars and stuff. Maybe do like some kind of star. Like I was thinking celestial. What am I thinking? Some galaxy or something. But I mean, I guess it really doesn't matter. I mean, as long as you're like, okay, you get these, you get these. You look at the back. I mean, they're different enough. It's not a big deal, right? It's just me pet peeving it. I shouldn't pet peeve or be OCD about things, especially a prototype, right? All the art, all of it's subject to change. There we go. Put you back in your box. Put your little thingy back there, and then one more box. What is in this box? So there we go. Right. So these are. Okay, I don't know what these are. Now these are pretty. Ooh, I like that purple. And these are green and blue. I like those. And that's what I meant with the other ones. But I don't. It really is hard to do with black and white. Maybe the other option would be not to have it be black and white. You know, pick pick a different color, make it green and purple or pink or something. But these are, okay, so pity power. Okay, so they're all the same. So this is pity power, and this is pixie dust. So that was on one of the things I remember it said that you could buy pixie dust. So this is your pixie dust. And it looks like they're all the same. And it looks like they're all the same. So they all got 3 plus the thing there. There you go, guys. That is a preview of the upcoming Magical Friends and how to summon them, which I believe most people are just going to call Magical Friends in the end. Life's short. If you want to see this gameplay, of course, make sure you hit that like, subscribe button, bell notification to know when we go live. This will be coming to Kickstarter in the coming month, so make sure that you click the link down below to follow them on their social media or on their Kickstarter page, whatever I happen to have linked down below. And you can, of course, go over to Board Game Geek, hit subscribe over there as well. That, of course, will be linked down below. But until next time, guys, peace.